these are some of the immediate concerns the National Tenants Union no raise. Mamene Frederick Opoku, Secretary General, any enkomo ebasadi ya free enra ebabesi anope yaboso ede amawe. Fred, Otimika, good morning. Kessben FM Sini.
Good morning, boss. Major Sopa. Na me patrol what to say?
Eradia dom. Na won so ya.
Kaka boss na dom na hoye pa.
Now, first of all, union ni mochira kwan wa hefa because as I see you na yetimi join you na your tenants.
Certainly, let me say you were all the 16 regions, your coordinators around. Now you put offices across board. No, be access to us. The as of now, no, your office Ewakra around Wija Obulugu.
I see. Your real interview, you made it home combo. But first of all, more concerns, me kind letter, it's quite genuine, sir. You are fighting for the lower income earners, and I think so. Even the middle class, some of such projects, will be very beneficial to us. Mamintio, on this, why you are opposing government's reasoning in privatizing the Saglemi housing project?
Okay. Mimi abema mefasa kwanya weso adawa sekese pa na machia watiefu nyina enano pe Kessben FM ene TV obi biara uti na wo hweye mechi obi biara die dikan se enwa ya ntia sempa nam Sunday ya ntia sempa na se aban aye MPP aban adi ahwamo pa we are highly disappointed ginti na mekasa say over 10 years thereabouts, you discuss a lot any government behind the scenes to make sure say they can come to me at the BB to say a daya a bema a young phone or my only be or hand dying. I wouldn't say which actually be the dying at Menas agree or down. It is demand 2012 you were John Dramani Mahama Abreso. The affordable housing started you were Kufoso a BC John Mahama so AEB. It me see a dime, a kubabi, Fofian to attack, and Uja Okoye. Sa affordable housing, no, a dambia, near the ma, Timamufua, Omunibi, Kakaka, Omutimena, no money baby mutiato, and Nunti the year down. Na Yabeki, 13 Sunday, honorable Asensubachi, and then I bind a MPP, a buyer, Nana the Danko for the dano, say. Baby Adruno, Omunsa, Ebumachi, Omunisika, Elbert Wasso. Now, I wonder you didn't want YNTSN because Uba Abamono, one to man Sibi, one to man Yippy. Musa Yakodi, Yedigan, Dean Aquadi, Omuji, Nakusia, what? Now, Umusi Dama, Yafo. Now, so dear, what the old Timin Twasso. It's what the Dana the Echo Ma private sector, or Montondian Faso. Now, Monchendi, I mean, say. Baby Bruno, a buying ye can answer me. Say, what the private sector or one echo tongue, no matter how, because we need to be. And I mean, maybe I was want to be to be. It's a loot and share indirectly. It's a free say, baby, I'm going or my just say, I'm going to transfer, no matter for money. Because you may say, any open to the money. You better not matter where we are. President, you know, you're affordable housing. The patrol affordable housing in Benamotimaye. Over 6 years, and another down Kwaku are buying. Any MPP are buying, any assessor watch are buying economy. A dance tell almost see a damatimum for some continent. It is our process now. Yakoti boasted 200 million. Over so many years, mutual interest. Since we are mature, sometime 4 years ago, mutual interest. Janway and William for 6 years. What a callous and cruel government. MPP indeed has proven that only a cruel government, heartless, and they don't see any Ghanaian and as the low people or low income people as any idea as some factor to the thing. Cash and carry, who could a car or day. But meaning size, Abraham Maslow, who could physiological needs was say basic needs like shelter, and yet something basic. Every government impose what you want to be. You create the enabling environment. Enabling environment is saying, and it say, Ozonko Akosi Dine, no one Jamala can wood, no one to man yet, what they got tongue as in fast walk, no, to me yet the papa.
Yeah, but Fred, what you mean, car? A dynasty who no NC who kekese who. There are a whole lot of controversies a WhatsApp project here. $200 million estimated project, and our households, was somewhere around 5,000. $200 million, has been consumed. Now we are getting somewhere around 1,500 housing units. It tells you clearly, say, baby, as we did not use the money for the right purposes. And your project, do more and kese yenyeni. A buying share. A kwanya project yafa so ya manage depletion na akano and it say baby aniema bo akwakodura abanse wonye sika mfanshim they abeye easy and say ankwankwa di sika babeshim no I take it over. What is so difficult about this yentimenti ase?
First of all, let me make this assertion clear to all of us. The attorney say salo na omokoje ye no $200 million
yes.
Okay. Loan abusan enye akufo do si botom sika o. Ghana as a sovereign state, ye no mo de kwaje bosia no. Ye come ha. Aba kwaje bosia bebre over 200 billion. Aye fi ha. Mo de ka omutua. Na ye tia se obi akwato sika 200 million akole project. Now, you have taken a good step of criminalizing them. So nobody, Obiano was talking say don't prosecute those who are involved, who are capable in this crime. So therefore, you treat the criminal aspect as criminal aspect. They also all one and let the law take its course.
Okay.
But you must make sure, say, there was deficit of 1.8 million housing units. Timamufua, also benefiting the brain. 1 year rent advance, 6 months, almost and then over sorry, landlord say Matumi Delmu 500 Ghana cedis a month. Matumi Delmu 600 Ghana cedis a month. Nipa tie so ye bread. Not abani entimi want a minimum for me because of me crop for no more bread. Now see because of 200 million and as a message boka even $100 million. Na se minya. Na me the best yenti o mamu ha. And a ban a kufa do ban. Ekofo statutory free education. Yenti o mamu ha. How much has the government spent on free education? Is free education more important than now? Government have not set their priorities right.
I see.
Because they think that housing just throw about something. They don't care about it. Because nobody talk to housing, nobody demanding accountability from them. But this time around, the Tenants Union of Ghana, the mother of all associations in this country, be it we a lawyer, we a doctor, we a journalist, whatever you are involved in one way or the other, we are tenants. If you say the majority of Ghanaians in numbering about 18 million, 50 million over 18 million, are saying that they will not sit down for the government to take that hasty decision, and that we will do whatever money possible to make sure that we will argue with them, deal with them, and ensure they will revert, or we advance ourselves and we prove that we have the numbers and we are more than them. They have the power and the authority, but we have the numbers and we see how to play.
I see. And with all your might, you oppose to this particular agenda.
Exactly, 100%, because it can be privatized. John Dramani Mahama, I will say affordable housing. And then the bank for the team, that's what impossible, because anytime about what impossible, I don't know. He does what he wants to do. Which is wrong. He doesn't think about the people. Heartless. And that is cruel to the highest definition of a president. Egypt, I must say, Oba was 1 million housing units only approved by the same year. So government doesn't have any focus in terms of housing. What kind of heartlessness is this? We say enough is enough. So they make a statement, So if in the next 60 days this government does not, and I repeat, does not revert to this, you better say any power. And we won't take it lightly at all. But we advance ourselves. But they themselves, when you're a listening president, it will be but there will be a moment say 50 million Ghanaians simultaneously across the country will do the biggest demonstration for 3 days that he will never forget in his life and his government. It is on reverse. You go back to social housing. It is social housing and you if you give it to the poor people to live in.
Fred, now union what's in it,
2012. It was registered in 2017. Go to registered general. We are a registered legally body in Ghana.
And that Fred and Timonka, landlords kuye nyina wo kromba say no ukwa high store there $100. Ukwa high a single room $10. Open area be a where comfortable kakra $10. Ni nyina no monka ho asem. Rent control no agu anya adwuma obi a responsible for anything in this country. Ni nyina no union muntimi nka ho asem. But to say this particular issue yetimi abansa.
Mirwa ubusa ewura tese boache. Ubusa atatia. Ubusa all the housing needs of Mabakona. The Tenants Union of Ghana behind the scenes, you feel the housing a systemic problem. And hey. No, we don't do that in governance. And then we want to give a constructive criticism. We want to make sure that the policy makers, we are behind the scenes talking. Yakasa, even Saglemi, if you go to social media, go and just Google Tenants Union call for Saglemi to be converted to social housing. Yakasa almost about 7 years, 8 years. But we were waiting, say, Saglemi Dano. So we just bold enough to come and say, and indeed they have so say they want to go that direction. They make sure say, and those who know us, needs of housing, we are aware of the Tenants Union of Ghana. Rent control, you know more, they know say we are partners. And I have said, rent control in this country has become a toothless bulldog. A toothless bulldog they cannot bite. They have been given mandate, but they cannot bite and have called for rent control to be scrapped since 2010. Have called for rent control to be scrapped since 2010. And rent control as a useless entity because a Minister of Housing, the minister will wake up in the morning and tell rent control what to do. Rent control doesn't have the power to act. Rent control doesn't have the resources. And government has intentionally not to have resource rent control because they really don't think about housing. And you can say, as a good watch, but very, very uncomfortable as a minister. And Ghanaian on one hand down Ghana, generally, let us all put ourselves together to stop this government once and for all. It is becoming unbecoming. And the Kubo's government is doing something to hate Ghanaians. And we must not allow this man to continue with this heartless attitude. That is unacceptable in Ghana. We are 18 million. We gave him the power. And we will show him the exit. I said it emphatically that in 60 days, and I'm very clear in my statement.
Kessben,
any ultimatum Amodima ministers or reverses Adiana.
We are giving him ultimatum to do. If he thinks he's a minister and he has the power of government, we are the people and they are governing us. We are the government and they are governing us. We will show them that we will use any legitimate means. Law-abiding people. The Constitution gives us the right to use every legitimate means, whether to demonstrate 1 week, to make sure that this government is heartless in terms of housing, and that we will not allow them. We give them the power. We are 15, 16, 18 million. Only 6 million Ghanaians voted for Mr. Akufo-Addo. Therefore, the 18 million will rise legally, petition, demonstrate with the Constitution of Ghana, give us the mandate and the power to do that. And this is going to be the biggest, the hardest hit demonstration ever to hit in Ghana. This Kwame Nkrumah time, nobody will see this demonstration because we are the parents of all associations. Whether we are doctors, we are lawyers, whoever teachers, everybody is part of us. Who are dying now? Who are dying? Who are office? We are Juma. we a commercial tenant or individual tenant. The whole Ghana and a tenant union. It say you sako kromotu ho mopo. Na say omoto we are buying. Na the money the power as a president. Na say on doing my own. Na say opesa on your pay. Trust me and read my map. That you do any illegal means. You pay you constitutional means to make sure that this government listen and listen to us. Enough is enough. The robbing of soldiers and show of power and authority and waking up in every morning and coming out to tell us whatever they think is becoming unbecoming. And we will stop them once and for all. We won't use guns. We won't use machetes. We won't use any way. We will use the legal means to let them understand that we are fed up. And I know you interview me, you are fed up. Those over there, they are fed up. And that's all of us are asking together.
All right, Fred Opoku, I don't pray better. I say, Kessben is grateful for your time. Why? Okay. Mamina Frederick Opoku, I say, Secretary General Edema, the Tenants Union of Ghana, and Meneno Eddie and Common 52/7. This is Kessben 92.9, Kessben 93.3, Kessben Television across.